Gents, here's where I want to go now. I want you to take a look at this graphic that we put together, and this is based upon players, and many of these names you guys have already mentioned so far today, interestingly enough. But this is based upon players that have 5 or more major championships and at least 29 wins, because that's the number that Rory just achieved on the PGA Tour. When you look at that list, bear in mind it does not have Bobby Jones on it. He would have 7 majors as defined by, I call them major championships of this era, not including his British or U.S. amateurs. If those were included as majors at his time, he'd be at 13. But he's not even on this list. So you see Rory right now on the list is at 12th. Here's my question. Is Rory McIlroy, by virtue of being only one of 6 that have achieved a career Grand Slam, is he right now top 10 all time?
I'm counting down, Matt, on my fingers. When you look at, for instance, to qualify what I'm going to say, when you look at Tom Watson, you wouldn't put him in front of Tom Watson, even though Tom did not win the Grand Slam. He won 5 Opens for the total of 8 majors. So certainly Tom would be ahead of Rory in the top 10. And the ability to play the game the way Trevino played the game, who I think was the best ball striker that I ever saw. Byron Nelson went in 18 in 1 year. I think he's around 10th. He could be he'll be around 10th. These guys, that's a hard one because Rory is he's in the prime of his career. So it's a bit unfair for Rory, but these guys on this list are pretty incredible.
Yeah, you look at this list, Curtis, and the name that stands out to me is Byron Nelson. He had a short career because he accomplished what he had wanted to, and then he just kind of said, I'm done with competitive golf. But I'm going to go ahead and say I would put Rory, in that 8, 9, or 10 slot, simply because, he puts himself in a situation in big tournaments, big championships. He puts himself in a situation to win. Does he always come through? No, but he's always playing in the toughest field. He's always, seemingly there. And, as you kind of look to the future, multiple majors are certainly in that future. And I think now that he's accomplished this goal, I don't think there's any telling now that the pressure is on just how far he takes it.